What's up, y'all? It's your boy LZ, back again with another video for y'all. What a shame out here, man. With these young boys in the street. You know, my block, like, this is my block. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Oh, you can't come over here, or this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Listen, man, life is too short for this bullshit, bro. You feel me? The only one that owns this goddamn earth is the Most High. Okay? But you got these YNs always doing this shit, man. Like, I grew up around people that did this shit, bro. And it's just like, yo, this dude right here, he was a good boy, supposedly. You feel me? All he had to do was stay out of trouble, stay out of gang violence and all that stuff. So this is going to be a reaction to the Julio Foolio case. And now Julio Foolio, that nigga was a demon as well. Okay, we not going to pretend and act like he was a good boy. My son ain't do nothing to nobody. No. I seen videos of this dude talking about, listen, hey, you know, when you rep the set, when you rep when you rep the block, hey, it's either prison or death. That's what comes with it. So he already knew. You feel me? So I'm telling you, man, but when the bullets start to fly, guess what happens? The fear starts to fucking kick in. You feel me? Because if people honestly was about that life, why did he try to run? You feel me? They always running from fucking bullets. Why? You about that life. Let it happen. Fake ass gangsters, bro. It is what it is. Let's get into this damn reaction.
The streets is not the way. The streets are not the way.
Sean Gathright takes a stand in the penalty phase of the Foolio murder trial. I had to upload this as fast as I could. He's trying to save his own life and not get the death penalty. He just wants life in prison. As you can imagine, the cross-examination with the prosecutor that is a specialist in the death penalty goes in.
That's crazy. How the fuck are you a specialist in the death penalty? Like, that is crazy. Like, what? Just thinking about that shit just makes me like, these motherfuckers out here in the streets and on YouTube and all this other stuff, yo, they not worth it. I love my peace. Because I'm telling you, it will be that one motherfucker, bro, either at work, whatever the case it may be, that wanna try you or like what you have. I'm telling you, man, and majority of the times, man, even in regards to self-defense, unfortunately, you can still fucking get locked up, and it's fucked up, but it's like that, man. It's beyond me. Damn, I'm trying to defend my life, and yet you still gonna put me behind bars because I aired somebody out? Make that shit. Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, this world that we living in is doomed. You feel me? It is doomed. Like, yeah, you're gonna have your positive days, but listen, we not gonna be blinded by this shit. Everything is right in front of us. Let's proceed.
Yeah. He goes in on this guy. So, hey, subscribe, let's go. I think he's about to testify.
Look at those demons on the right.
I'm pretty sure they're discussing if he's going to testify or not. I think she just said we call Mr. Gathright.
So, Mr. Gathright, this is another stage of the proceeding where you make the decision, and only you get to make the decision whether or not to testify, okay? You can choose to remain silent, or you can take the stand, be sworn to tell the truth, and then tell the truth. It's my understanding from your counsel that you wish to testify. Is that correct? And has anyone, including your attorneys, threatened you or coerced you or harassed you in any way in order to get you to make this decision? And has anybody made you any promises or assurances regarding what the jury's decision will be in this phase of the trial?
No, there's no promise.
And you understand, no one can, right? No one can predict, like what any jury will do at any time. your attorneys can do their best to advise you, but no one can ultimately predict. So do you understand that? Okay. And as far as at this stage of the proceedings, you will be permitted to testify, but we're not going to revisit necessarily facts, because then you risk potentially opening the door, and then you could find yourself in a situation where you could be required to answer questions about the case, and that's not what is meant to happen at this stage, and it could ultimately be negatively impactful for you if that were to happen. Do you understand that? Okay. Okay. Very good. So if he's going to testify, let's go ahead and put him on the witness stand.
Wow. This is wild.
Yo, I can't take this shit seriously, man. Imagine being, I think 21. Imagine being 21, man, and you just throw your whole life in the fucking drain, bro. All because you want to be down, rep the set. You don't like Julio Foolio. Is it really worth it, man? Gang, gang. Like, oh my God, these stupid ass motherfuckers, bro. I am telling y'all, bro.
I didn't expect this. So the judge basically said they're not going to talk about the shooting itself.
All right.
You look scary. I ain't gonna hold you.
Your next witness is Sean Gathright. All right, Mr. Gathright, please stand up, raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is possibly the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have a seat, and you may continue.
Bro's up there trying to save his own life right now.
Your Honor. Please state your name for the record, sir, and spell your name for our court reporter.
My name is Sean Gathright. SEANGATHRIGHT. I was born on October 20th, 2005.
You never should
So
have been
weird hearing
born,
the
nigga.
voice.
Heard people speak here today on your behalf and yesterday, and I know that you wanted to address the court and the jury. So I would like to ask you what you want the jury to know.
I just want to address the court today, and, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings about what is, this whole situation. That's what I plan on doing.
Okay.
Not here to dispute anything is an interesting statement. If you ask me, that was him admitting it's him on camera shooting them.
How do you feel? What?
If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe right now. I upload constantly. Back to video, guys.
I feel very remorseful,
Stop.
This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience.
Traumatic.
Listen, man. I don't know if y'all seen that video. I think they was at the Holiday Inn. That shit looked like a fucking movie scene, man. Like an action film, man. Like one of those scenes to where it's like, damn, that nigga really trying to get away. You can't make this up, man. And now, I feel remorseful. Yeah, because your ass is going to fucking prison. That's why. And I seen another fucking video where he was like, let me out! Like, damn, nigga, you're not even in fucking prison yet. Chill, man. It's only, listen, this is only the fucking beginning, man. Oh, shit.
Meg,
Let me ask
you shot someone.
you this. So, how old were you when you were arrested?
I was 18 years old.
We heard that you had started some college, obviously probably didn't get very far, right?
Right.
What have you done since you've been in jail? Is there programs? Are there things that you can do there?
So, I've gotten into programs. I've also, I grew up, in church and,
Okay, first of all, I gotta say, compared to Davion, he does seem like he's smarter than Davion.
All I really want to know is who gonna ride off the
Lock this nigga up forever. You heard? You heard? Oh, shit. I don't even think this is the fucking jail cell. But I think they have him like in this fucking room and shit. This nigga fucking rapping. Nigga. Yeah. Keep this monster inside. Like, real talk. Because people like this, they're never going to change. The only ones that love jail, they want that lifestyle. They want to be in there. So what? I killed him. And I'm about that life. Look. Nigga, you threw... This is a monster right here that we looking at.
In college, a lot more well-spoken. Honestly, this is just sad.
Refocused my, life to Christ, and, I've taken a lot of religious programs. I've read the Bible from cover to cover. I've tried to, share some word, and, we have prayer circles in the jail and stuff like that. I've led a couple, prayer circles, and I've tried to, kids around my age or, younger, since I'm 20 years old, now that you turn 18, you go to the adult pods and stuff like that. So if I see somebody who I see, has a lot of potential and has a chance to keep them from, basically being able to be corrected and at this opportunity and not come back, I try to take them under my wing. As you see, I have a lot of resources and a lot of family that love me, and they've even, asked me like, hey, is there anybody in there who doesn't have somebody like that, who, could we send them some money, like, anything like that. So I've tried to, be a vessel for God to pour over my blessings into those around me.
Oh, he's not getting the death penalty. I can already tell you there's at least half the jurors that are religious that they ain't gonna do it after that sentence.
We heard from Mr. Benoska, who said that, in prison that there is opportunities at times to be a mentor, or you do orientations and peer-to-peer things like that. Is that something that you'd be interested in doing?
Of course, I definitely want to...
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to do none of that shit, man. I want to live my damn life, have my goddamn freedom, and etc. Ain't no fucking way I'm working for the fucking system. I can't even see the sunlight. Feel the fucking wind, the fucking breeze, bro. This nigga saying, of course, because he don't got no goddamn choice. Now he's a good boy. My baby ain't do nothing to nobody. My little Ray and Mike ain't do nothing to nobody. This dude was a good kid. So why Julio Foolio dead? Who killed him? Yeah. Fuck that, man.
Try my absolute best to course correct anybody from falling down the path that they don't have to take, especially the youth. I feel like that's my calling.
You are the
that
youth,
God has put
nigga.
on my heart to,
Stop.
be a mentor to the youth and be a positive influence.
You're still a baby yourself, nigga. What are you talking about?
God, man, imagine how she feels.
Relationships, like you said, you have a lot of people. Are you able to maintain those relationships now?
Yes, so, everybody who I, maintain a relationship with wasn't able to all be here today or, even testify. But, I talk to them daily, weekly, bi-weekly. I cherish my supporters very deeply. And I want to maintain a relationship with them for the rest of my life.
And I know, we're not going to talk about the case itself, right? But you said that you were taking accountability, you felt remorseful. Tell us what you mean by that and what statement you want to make.
To the victim's family, I want to send my deepest condolences.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Shut your ass up. Imagine somebody killing your loved one, to the victim's family. Nigga, his ass wasn't a victim in your eyes at all. That nigga was the ops. You heard? What are you talking about now? Yeah, man, you know, yeah, listen, man, you scared because them big ass niggas in jail, they gonna take that asshole. That's why you saying all this shit, because you know, yo, you cooked. You're done for. Ain't nothing that you can say or do in order for you to feel the nice breeze on the beach, the sunlight, just the freedom of just driving your cars. Oh my God, it's so much. Nigga, I'm telling y'all, man, it's nothing can fucking compare. You feel me? And this dude right here, he already know that shit. It's over. Do you think that, honestly, which one would you do? Work for the system? In jail? Or the death penalty? Which one would you choose? Your life is already over. It's not like they say, yeah, you could work for the system, but, you know, like until, I say 2040. No, they saying that it is, oh my God, it's life. It's over. Game over. You have no purpose. You belong to the damn Let's proceed.
I understand that it's hard losing a child, a best friend, a brother, a cousin, and
Nigga cap.
for that I just cannot say sorry enough. You know, I feel terrible about the situation, but I'm a firm believer that God can use anything for good that the devil wants it for bad. And so
Nigga, you are the devil.
Grateful for the people I've met, for the lessons that I've learned, for just this experience in general, because it's one that I'll never forget and it's going to shape the rest of my life.
Keep in mind, he shot Foolio twice on 2 different occasions. Like, he spun the block months later and finished the job. At least that's what the evidence suggests.
Sounds like there's that saying, it's kind of cheesy, but you make lemons out of lemonade or whatever.
Lemonade out of lemons.
Somehow. I obviously don't make lemonade, but it sounds to me like you are going to try and make the best of a bad situation. Does that sound about right?
Of course.
And are you going to continue to do that?
Of course. I'm going to try to, you know, continue a humble life, a righteous life, you know, try to do the right things at all times. And,
hear this shit, y'all.
Will you apprise yourself? We've heard about some courses and programs and things that you can get involved with to stay busy in prison. Is that something that you plan to do?
Yeah, so hearing Raul's testimony was, you know, the first glimpse that I have of, you know, what prison it could be like. You know, I want to stay as busy as possible, you know, stay away from bad apples. You know, I want to keep a job.
Now he's saying that shit. Bad apples.
Any vocational things I can do. Try to, you know, keep my record clean to, you know, go to the best. And
so one of the points the guy said was the people on death row don't work. So he just said he wants to get a job. This might have saved him from getting the death penalty. Like, low-key. Just hearing how he talks compared to Davion.
Incentivize things and have visits with my family. And, you know, I just want to stay out the way. You know, I just want to make everything, you know, peaceful as can be.
Even knowing that you're not getting out of prison, you want to make the best of your stay there?
Of course.
Done, of course. Ain't no fucking of course. Hey, yo, officer, pass me that shit. Ain't no way. Of course. My life don't belong to me no more. What you mean? Ain't no, of course. Oh my God, people. Fuck around and find out, right? Ain't no way, man. That's what I'm saying. Nobody is worth it. Nobody is worth your freedom. No relationship is worth your freedom. It don't work out. It don't work out. You're going to have emotions. You're going to have all that stuff. Now, if you act upon it, this could be you. When you try to do something stupid, This could be you. And then guess what? You're going to regret later on. This dude is just obeying everything. The lady said, even though you know you're not going to get out of prison. Yes, of course. Ain't no of course over here, man. Kill me now. It is what it is, man. No way. What? No freedom? No ass? No pussy? Like what? No more video games? No more music? No more seeing family? No. Nigga, I'll crash out. That ain't, hey. He did it to himself, man. And many people, unfortunately, they feel bad for this kid. But this nigga had an AR-15 in his hands. Gang, gang. It don't make no goddamn sense.
You're gonna be somewhere for the rest of your life. Why would you make your life a living hell?
And you're young, right? You're 20?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're done. Yeah.
You're gonna be able to
I thought you were 21.
I'll pass the witness.
He's 20 years old. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
You would agree with me that Charles Jones was young too, wasn't he?
Relatively young, yes, sir.
26, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what the evidence showed us, correct? You were sitting here watching that, correct? The evidence that came in over the last several weeks?
I was right there.
Yeah. And you want to take accountability now, correct? You want to take accountability now that this jury has found you guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
I had a feeling this was about to be bad, and it's going to be bad.
After we went through a trial, found you guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
Weeks after we went through a trial. Is that your testimony?
Objection, Your Honor. I'm going to sustain the objection.
You indicated this was a traumatic experience. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you just testified to, correct?
That's what I said.
This man's standing on business. Oh, shit.
Yikes. Remember, he's the death penalty specialist, so his job now is to make him look like the killer he is. They're trying to humanize him right now. He's trying to do the opposite.
Stage 25C, you remember Gino Norris?
Yes, sir.
You remember him?
Damn.
He was also really young when this happened, wasn't he?
I didn't know how old he was.
Early 20s, 22. Would that surprise you?
No, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Gino Norris, who's not a gang member, who's Charles Jones' friend from the time they're children.
That's the legal basis. The facts of the case. Okay. Come on up, counsel.
I thought they did say we weren't talking about the facts of the case, but I guess this is like victim impact. But his lawyer objected.
And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running stage 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of trauma at that point?
It was so long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Oh, shit.
Sustain the objection.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Look at his face, man. It's over, boy. It's over, bro. Threw your whole life away, man. Yeah, you could tell these niggas gonna have fun with him in jail, man. Because this right here, man. This nigga don't even want to answer none of his questions at all. I just try not to remember, like that night. I don't want to remember it. Answer the fucking question. Just say, no, I did it. I wanted to do it. Gang, gang. Yeah, gang, gang. In my block. O block. No block. You're like, come on. Most of these YNs are not even like that. That's why, yo, I'm telling you, when they throw up the fucking gang sign, yo, cut their fucking fingers off because it's crazy. Once they get caught, they fucking snitch on their fucking homeboys, man. I ain't do nothing. It was him. 30 years. What? Me? Listen. We will reduce your sentence. Listen, to only, 20 years. Understand? If you work with us. Say less. What I gotta do, you feel me? Like, work with y'all how? I'm telling you, these niggas are like that, bro. They want the tough image, bro. It's crazy.
Like I said, I just try to focus on today.
See what I mean? Today.
Moving forward.
So the next day,
This is actually hard to watch.
that Impala,
It's really not,
that was your car.
to
You
be
drove
honest.
that around, right? It was your mom's, but you drove that car, correct?
Yes, sir, it's my mother's car.
Damn,
And that
you
was the car.
Bob! And you drove your mama's car. Mama! You drove your mama's car? Damn, at least let it have been your own car. You got your mama involved? Man. She had a nice-ass house, too. Living in the suburbs and shit, too. Nice-ass area. And yet you gonna take your mom's property for gang? Gang? Like what? That's what we do out here? This is the world that we're living in, y'all. Yeah.
The car you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in, correct?
I'm gonna object to the stuff.
I'm working to a point, Your Honor.
Okay, why don't we just get there?
So this car, this Impala that you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in with Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews, the one that you drove in tandem with the Silver Cruise, the same car that you utilized to drive the assault team, the shooting team, which you were a part of that night. That same car that you drove around Tampa in the early morning hours for several hours, tracking, stalking, and hunting Charles Jones and his entourage.
Sustained.
That same Impala, you drove that to Polk County the next day, and you dropped it at your grandmother's house, right?
Wow.
The same grandmother who came in here last night and testified for you, correct?
Overruled, go ahead, you can answer that question.
Isn't that correct?
What is the question?
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
I'm here to testify about today.
Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it?
Yo!
Because that's not what I asked what you were doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today, what you're testifying about. I'm asking you specifically about your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
He's for sure going to bring up the celebrating in the club, right? I mean, bro literally went to a club and celebrated with Don Julio.
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
This is hard.
Sir, I'm just telling you that today I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the
I
court.
understand what you're trying to do today. I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail, how I was feeling, what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
But did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila and putting that in your video?
The nigga was drinking Julio. Yo, you see what I mean? Julio Foolio. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're done. It's over for this dude, bro.
Throwing gang signs?
Wow.
I'm here
Make you
to
feel one more
testify
thing.
about today, sir.
Today don't
We've all
matter.
seen
Today
the
don't
evidence.
matter.
We've
It's
all
over.
reviewed everything
Mr.
that's
Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
I was getting to.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gathright. I called you Mr. Chance. Excuse me.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes, sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability?
Sustain the objection. I think the question on the table was remorse about
It is, Your Honor.
You just need to answer that question.
So I'm going to ask you very specifically, okay? So try to focus with the laser beam here, Mr. Gathright. Were you feeling remorse when you were in Club Parlay in Orlando drinking Don Julio? Were you feeling remorse for what you did earlier that day?
I don't remember how I was feeling or what I was thinking.
Were you feeling remorse?
We're done, man. This is a boy. This is a buttery biscuit boy. Yeah, I know who the fuck I'm talking about. They got a lot of similarities. But this nigga not going to own up to anything. Nigga don't even want to answer no type of questions. Simple ass questions. Why? Because he is not like that. He was a good boy. He was a good boy from the suburbs. And he had to listen to the niggas. Facts. He had to listen and be down with the niggas. That was more important to him. Now, he get what he get. Me, I would have said, listen, I want the death penalty, man. I can't do it, man. I'm not going to be a slave forever. My life is already done. This dude, yeah. The woman even stated once more, even though you know that you're not getting out of jail, are you still willing to work? Of course. Fuck out of here. I'm done. Boy Elsie, I'm out.